Alright, we got a new anemone for the tank.
Try this again.
It's redo ×2.
I've been acclimated for 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours of acclimation. Now it's in the sequester tank
To get the temperature
to get the temperature right, and then we're going to put it back in to a spot over here where the little flame fish is at, little firefish, and check it out. You'll see more later. So here's Dallas prepping the area. She's using a spoon to create a what?
A little
A little cough?
a little area to put his foot. Apparently the shrimp is already, both of them are already causing havoc in here.
Anytime you put your hand in the tank, the shrimp would have come over and see what the hell's going on. It's like feeding frenzy for Bonzo here. So, clean out a little area for him.
He's attached already.
So he's apparently attached. And this is the part you want to do gingerly, as they say. You don't want to hurt the foot. So she's given a little bit of manipulation. There you go. Well, he likes attaching. So what are you doing? You're just massaging
Just gradually, gently, just, people do it sometimes with a credit card, but where I don't have any fingernails, I'm able to like really kind of do the same thing as a credit card, but I can feel how hard I'm pushing too, so I don't hurt his foot. So that is real important here. Real important.
All right, he's up.
We're going to just slide him out into the tank. And then I want you to, you're going to have to help me by grabbing this.
All right, so she put her in the little hole there that she prepared.
And I'm hoping that he'll like it. He's already attached twice since I've had him. So let's hope that he likes that rock and he attaches there again.
Now there are times that he might not like the place that you put him, and he'll find something different. But that's just part of putting an anemone in the tank, right?
Yeah, they get up and float around or move around and make their own decision on where they want to be. So, you know,
and the
in
shrimp are already
meantime,
trying to figure it out. Look at them.
You have to quickly move the corals if he's going to crawl over them, because he will sting the corals.
That is a unique looking anemone. Very colorful, if you will. Now all we got to do is wait for the clownfish to come over and see if they'll come over here. Your pistol shrimp is pissed. There you go. Putting an anemone in the tank. Dallas's 55-gallon reef tank. Adding new stuff to the science project. Here's our breakthrough in group. Our little clownfish has decided to investigate the anemone. And he's investigating the hell out of it. It's like a clownfish in spaghetti, really. Now, we just got to get that one over there.
There's my shrimp. Just back up slowly. Back up slowly.
We're catching a shrimp. Alright, this is an example of an anemone on the move. The anemone has now decided that it wants to go somewhere else. And you probably don't see this, but it's lifted up this whole rock and island and has moved it, and it's trying to get further in the back. And they will do that sometime. Just part of it sticking out. You can see it moving. Dallas says she's not happy about it. That's all she has to say. Sometimes your creatures in your aquarium have a mind of their own. Ain't that right? Little sailfin tang picking up the shot. Stay tuned. Here's a shot of the bubble coral being wide open. You normally don't get to see the mouth exposed and what it looks like. But today, you do. Now sometimes they'll open up like that when they want more light. So that's one way to get it, obviously. But again, you've seen the bubble coral and it's usually not in that position. Just another view of the coolness in the aquarium.
You say it.
Well, I'm not the reefer here. You are.
I'll yell from over here.
That's what she always does. All right, so if you have an anemone that's doing something like this, apparently anemones have a mind of their own. So you just have to let them figure out where they want to be for the most part, or they'll disrupt the hell out of the tank. Or you'll see them disrupt the tank, and then you still have to let them figure out where they want to be. This one obviously lifted this up, so we're going to take out that barnacle and let it decide where it wants to go. Hopefully it'll go somewhere in the front of the tank so we can see it. And if not, well, it'll be in the back of the tank. But we'll see what it wants to do, and hopefully we can agree with its thought process. Alright, as you can tell, it's on the move. It's moved the rock after we moved the, what the hell are those things we moved, Dee?
Barnacle.
Moved the barnacles.
Little barnacle crosser.
So it's trying to figure out where it wants to go. It's amusing that a Ziploc bag full of water like this has the ability to move all the rocks in your aquarium. So we'll see if Seymour here, feed me Seymour, and its little shop of horrors wants to stay where it's at. Here's a little clown just diving in. Alright, so we have day 2, and it looks like our anemone has settled in. Got the larger clownfish still in here diving in and out, and that's what it's supposed to do. Our smaller clownfish has decided to still hang out at the bubble coral, or the bubble coral. So, but it'll eventually come over here. If not, Dallas will give it what's called the tube treatment. She'll catch it, put it to the tube down here in this anemone, and see if it can't change its mind. Other than that, you just do what it's supposed to do. They're ready for some breakfast.